Well, I've had myself a little meal, uploaded a YouTube video, took a little bit of a break, so let's get back to work and see what's up with this one. Fire it up, back it into the garage here, and see if we can't do something with it. I'll show you what happened. Maybe I did already, I can't remember. I'll show you what happened to it and why I'm bringing it into the shop to look at it once I get it in there. Why do I have such long cars parked out front? Can't make a very good, there we go. Can't get a very good run at my shop. Try not to hit anything. Pretty good burnouts here when I catch that lip. Gotta pop it up. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to go back there and move that engine. It's in my way. Yeah, there we go. I got her in. This one's my grandpa's truck, 87 Ford F-150. And it doesn't get out a whole lot. It's my grandpa bought it new, I believe, and it's only got 81,000 miles on it, and that hasn't rolled over. So, but this is what happened to it. As you can see, it's well melted, and I'm thinking maybe the calipers are sticking and caused this whole unit to heat up. Because I felt it the other day, it was real hot after you got done driving it. The other side got pretty hot too, but obviously not hot enough to melt it. This is what they're supposed to look like, but I guess I'm going to have to basically jack the car up and feel how the brakes feel, and then we'll inspect everything. Well, I got the wheel off, and I went ahead and I took the little hub off, you know, the top hat there, and that's melted to nothing. But you know, at the inside of it, yeah, it looks like it's pretty well lubricated, and that looks alright. There doesn't seem to be any play in the or at least not much in the wheel bearings, so I think they're going to be alright. So I think what the problem was, since it happened on both sides, was just these calipers were starting to stick, or sticking, because this thing mostly sits, which happened to the Crown Vic as well, because it just sat for so many years before I got around to fixing it. So I think basically I'm just going to tell him he should probably get new calipers and maybe new hoses, just to be safe, because sometimes these hoses can deteriorate, and I don't think that happened on this one, but you never know. Right now they're spinning pretty free, but I suppose, you know, once he took it out after it had been sitting so long, they stuck and then heated up. Rotor don't look too bad, a few little gouges in it, but other than that, I don't see too much wrong with it. You know, you can see the rust still from having it sitting for so long. I think that's just what happened. So I don't think I'm going to mess with anything else. I don't have any more of these laying around, and I don't think he'd want to replace it anyway. I may see if I can chisel some of that out of there and actually turn this so they're not locked anymore. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much done with this thing, at least for now. Alright, I got all that plastic banged out of there, and I got it knocked back to the free position so that if the rest of it melts and basically it's stuck wherever it is, at least it's in free. And I might as well put it in, I could put it in lock, but I'll put it in free because that's what the other one's in, so might as well unlock them together. So I guess for now I'll just throw the tire back on. That's about all I can do. Well, I managed to get the lockouts working again. I had to add a couple of washers back here because this thing had melted so much that it was sinking in and not allowing it to release. Basically, this thing spins independent, and when there's a cog on the bottom, and when the cog gets pushed up, it engages this and locks it in to the hub here. And when that melted, it pushed basically that whole thing down, so the cog was always engaged. You couldn't unlock it. So 2 washers later, and it took it apart probably 5 times to figure out exactly what was happening, but now that works. Still no word on the brakes. If he wants to replace those or not, I don't know. But we'll see. So I'll put that back on, and then if I do the brakes, I'll do the brakes. If not, no big deal, but the lockers work now.